Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on King Richard II and we get to hear from John of Gaunt again today in Act 2, Scene 1 because he has a lot to say, as rightfully he should. He has some thoughts that he wants to share, and at the start of this scene he's talking to York and he is sort of anxiously awaiting the king's arrival because he's pretty sure he's gonna die soon, and he wants to tell the king all of the things that he has to say before it's too late to say them. Other stuff slightly before that, Bolingbroke and Mowbray have been banished. King Richard is going to go fight a war in Ireland and wants to try to scrounge up enough money to do it. He's on his way to see John of Gaunt, kind of hoping that Gaunt will be dead before he gets there so he can just take Gaunt's money to go fight the war in Ireland. So now Act 2, Scene 1, Gaunt is talking to York and he's like, is the king going to get here? And York's like, maybe, I don't know. And Gaunt is like, I hope he will because I have things to say, because people don't listen to you until you're about to die. Like, they'll listen to your last words, but they won't listen to anything before that. And yesterday we had the Duke of York replying basically that the king doesn't care what's going on. He just wants to hear all the latest gossip. So whatever you say, it's a waste of your breath and you don't have many of those left. So you should save them or be careful with them. And Gaunt replies, methinks I am a prophet new inspired, and thus expiring do foretell of him. His rash, fierce blaze of riot cannot last, for violent fires soon burn out themselves. Small showers last long, but sudden storms are short. He tires betimes that spurs too fast betimes. With eager feeding, food doth choke the feeder. Light vanity and satiate cormorant, consuming means soon preys upon itself. This royal throne of kings, this sceptred isle, this earth of majesty, this seat of Mars, this other Eden, demi-paradise, this fortress built by nature for herself against infection and the hand of war, this happy breed of men, this little world, this precious stone set in the silver sea, which serves it in the office of a wall or as a moat defensive to a house against the envy of less happier lands. This blessed plot, this earth, this realm, this England, this nurse, this teeming womb of royal kings, feared by their breed and famous for their birth, renowned for their deeds as far from home for Christian service and true chivalry as is the sepulchre in stubborn jury of the world's ransom, blessed Mary's Son. This land of such dear souls, this dear, dear land, dear for her reputation through the world, is now leased out. I die pronouncing it, like to a tenement or pelting farm. England, bound in with the triumphant sea, whose rocky shore beats back the envious siege of watery Neptune, is now bound in with shame, with inky blots and rotten parchment bonds. That England that was wont to conquer others hath made a shameful conquest of itself. Would the scandal vanish with my life, how happy then were my ensuing death. Sorry. Ooh. It's a lot. It's a love letter to England. It's a beautiful, beautiful love letter to England and this country that he loves and respects and admires and has treasured for so long, that now he feels is being destroyed by King Richard, and those are the things that he needs to say to King Richard now. And he's hoping that if he's able to get Richard to get on the straight and narrow and start governing like a proper king, that England can get back to its former triumphant state, but he blames Richard for the crappy condition that the country is in right now. And sorry, being in America right now, yeah, it strikes home a little bit. I'm just gonna leave that at that. And when he finishes this speech, this love letter, sorry, I'm so emotional today. When he finishes this love letter to England, King Richard and his train enter, and we will see how well things go as Gaunt tries to give Richard a piece of his mind. We'll see how receptive King Richard is. But yeah, this blessed plot, this earth, this realm, this England. Anyway, a love letter from Shakespeare to England via John of Gaunt, and I will see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.